Hey my friends, hey, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of It's in the Bag, where we talk about my thrift store hauls. I'm wearing my Rock of Modern Life shirt. I used to love this cartoon. Okay folks, so today, went to Savers. Hey, thanks for liking and watching. If you can't, please subscribe. Hey, I'm offering memberships. No pressure, price a cup of coffee. Okay my friends, now that all the salesman stuff is done, let's talk about what I bought today. Got a few items, my friends. A few items. Now, the first thing I got, hold on, let's just get it out here, is some good old-fashioned VHS tapes. Yeah, my friends, I actually have 1,200 videotapes in my storage locker. The TV, I have a VCR that still works. It's actually kind of a nice one. It was a high-end one at the time. It's a Sony. Yeah, it still works pretty good. Okay, my friends, so these guys were 99 cents each, okay? And they all fit a theme, okay? So basically, we are going to be talking about Halloween makeup. So this is basically going to have a skull face, horror makeup, Bewitched and a Tramp. It looks like it's just basic, makeup, but there was a interesting assortment of VHS tapes. There was a lot of how-to computer stuff with a program I never heard of that was pretty old. So yeah, so here's the first tape. Now this all fits a theme, my friend. So all these bag videos have a theme. Now who we got right here, my friends, is Professional Mask Making for Beginners, okay? This is pretty nice. Me and my best friend Jesse used to do a lot of Halloween costumes, a lot of makeup, a lot of decorating for Halloween parties. I wanted to be a special effects artist as a little kid, okay? And what happened was I was trying to make a cast in my brother's face, and the plaster got stuck in his eyelash and eyebrows. Yep. I was in elementary school trying to be a special effects artist, and I used plaster, on my brother's face. And they had to break the plaster off. They had to shave off his eyebrows. He had to wear sunglasses for like a week or two. We were both traumatized. I got in so much trouble. So that kind of quelled my special effects artist dreams for a while. And then when I got into my 20s, I started, mostly on Halloween, okay? So this is fitting, okay? And I'll watch these and maybe mess around, who knows? But usually every Halloween used to make a big deal. Okay, now, The Secrets of Dick Smith, okay? So, now, oh God, this is going to be awesome because Dick Smith in the 60s and 70s was a big time special effects artist who worked on high-end movies, okay? So, basically, oh God, The Exorcist, okay? And then, Amadeus, and then Abraham Lincoln. Little Big Man is the reason why, I fell in love with Dick Smith, was the old age makeup, okay? I saw The Exorcist when I was 12 years old at the movie theater. When I wasn't terrified, I was enamored by the special effects, okay? Now, the reason why I bring this up, and the Little Big Man, because in my 20s, I have a makeup book. I have a bunch of makeup books on makeup, and one book talks about Dick Smith, and there's a picture of him sculpting the Little Big Man thing, okay? And then I have it on VHS tape, so, and then, and pictures and books. When I sculpted this, there's pictures and books. Okay, so the reason why I bring this up, my friends, is when I was packing stuff up, I came across this box, okay? Old Man Head, okay? Now, oh dang it. Thank God it's not breakable. I still have one more item in there. Okay, now, the reason why I bring this up, my friends, is I sculpted this when I was in my 20s, okay? I'm 61. This thing was sculpted probably 40 years ago, okay? Okay, gotta be careful taking it out. I'm not sure what kind of shape it's in. I haven't seen this thing in decades. Okay, so what this is, my friend, is this is the plasticina clay. This is the same clay like the animated Gumby with. It's a fine art clay that you can use for sculpting. And it's an oil-based clay. It never gets hard. This is going to be pretty amazing, my friends, because like I said, I haven't seen this sculpture in a couple of decades. I'm not gonna lie, maybe 20 years, you know. And I packed it up, and so let's see. It's gonna be pretty dirty. Yeah, as you can see, the nose is a little smashed. Now, if you look, you can see that this clay is still soft. I can still push on it with my fingers. It used to be in like an ivory color. It's all been dirty. I kind of painted it green decades ago for a Halloween party. But yeah. I'm amazed it's still in such good shape, my friends. The nose got beat up. But yeah. I wanted to be a special effects artist. I wish I would have followed my dream. I should have. But you know what got in the way was drinking. Drinking got in the way. Thank God I stopped. But yeah, there it is. Now the nose is a little bent up. I can fix that. This stuff is still soft. It's amazing. I sculpted this in the 1980s, my friend. I was going to Mount Sac. So we're talking like 1981, okay, maybe 82 when I sculpted this, okay? Long time ago, friends, long time ago. I was living in Pomona, California, going to Mount San Antonio Junior College. All right, this brings back memories. Okay, so we're going to carefully wrap this thing back up, put it back in the box, and wow, talk about memories, my friends. Okay, here we go. Now we're about to have a big lightning storm. It was raining out a little earlier, and I can hear some thunder, so yeah. But yeah, my friends, I was a young man. A young man. My daughter wasn't even born yet when I sculpted this. There you go. All right, just put that carefully back in the box. I'll have to clean this thing back up. Maybe put it in a display case. Okay. But yeah, it's just funny how you can find things to remind you of stuff. And you know, I was thinking about getting back into sculpting. I got a computer sculpting program. It's a VR sculpting program where you sculpt in VR, and then you can actually turn it into to 3D printed files. That's something I want to get into, is 3D printing. I think it's neat. It's the future, my friends. Okay, so let's get to our final item. This is going to be a short video, not like the last one, you know. Okay, so we got right here, my friends. Now I also donated some items, so I was able to get a 20% discount. Okay, so I got like $5.60 off. Okay, it was nice. So what we have, my friends, here is the Melodica Soprano by Hohner from Germany. Now Hohner, my friends, is they make a lot of instruments. Okay, they're out of Germany. Now I'm not a stranger to Hohner because I have Hohner harmonicas. Okay, so I've been playing harmonicas for a long time. Okay, so now this right here, my friends, this is my oldest harmonica. Okay, now this is a Hohner. My friends, I bought this bad boy, oh God, when I was around the same time period when I was in Mount Sac. So I bought this in 1981, and I bought this in an antique store. It was already kind of old already. I have no idea how old it actually is. There's no production date on there. I guess I could look up the model. But yeah, it's pretty old, my friends. It's more like a campfire kind of sound, you know. And then of course you got like the, see, I have a lot of Hohner harmonicas. Yeah, so basically I used to have more, but I lost some over the years. Okay, but yeah, I'm no stranger to Hohner. So when I saw this package and I saw Hohner, I said, oh my gosh. Now at first I was expecting it to be like the big harmonicas. They make big harmonicas, really big, and I was expecting it to be one of those, right? This guy was only $27.99, okay, which is a deal, okay. Now, to my surprise, it was not a harmonica, but it was this little guy right here, which I guess is called a melodica, okay. And as you can see, it is in very, very good shape, my friends. It's metal. It's a combination of metal and plastic. There's a lot of springs. This is the spit valve. I know that's yucky, but yeah. Now, oh, I bought it on the spot, you know. And then, so when I got home, I looked it up, and this is from like the 1960s, okay. And basically, it's a wind instrument. It kind of has an accordion sound. Now, I can't play any real songs on it, but I'm psyched. Now, I will be learning songs. Now, I saw a video and on YouTube, and the guy was playing the entertainer. You know, I can't say it. I'll get in trouble. Yeah, I am super excited, friends. Yeah, but nice. This thing is basically as old as I am, my friends. Because I'm 61, so you know I'm going in the 60s. So yeah, this thing is probably as old as I am, and this thing is in better shape than I am too. But yeah, it's gorgeous. It's metal. It's a wonderful color, and it looks. I don't even see any chips or scratches. There's a little scratch right there. But yeah, this thing is in beautiful shape. All the keys have some spring to it. Whenever I go to Savers, I'm always on the lookout for like musical instruments that are affordable because I just love music, okay? And so yeah, I'm super psyched for my new instrument, friends. Okay, this is probably gonna be one of the shortest ones I make so far. I know my first two installments were pretty long. I can be long-winded, so it's a good thing I'm getting a wind instrument. I know, I couldn't resist. Ooh, lightning flash. Okay, friends. Hey, I want to thank you all. Hear that? Ooh. I know, also. I know, little boy. That was scary, huh? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, Papa. I know. Hold on. Hold on, little boy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, are you okay? Did that scare you? Oh, that was a big thunderclap. Are you okay, Oso Poso? Hey, just say goodbye to our friends, all right? Hey, folks. Hey, thanks for liking and watching. Hey, if you can, please subscribe. That'd be totally awesome. I'm offering memberships, basically the price of a cup of coffee. And for people who are members now, thank you so much. Thank you for being members. I appreciate it. And the people who aren't members, you're just as important still. Don't worry. I love you guys all equally. I'm a fur daddy. I can love everyone equally. It's raining pretty hard, friends. You guys better take care, okay? I'll talk at you later, folks. Yeah, we're looking like under 15 minutes. That's pretty short for me. Bye, friends. Bye for now.